How's it going, people? I know I'm way late tonight, so forgive me. How'd you all have a good Sunday? Hopefully you had a good one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And we'll just hang out for a little bit tonight. We'll see what we have going on. But I have just a topic about dreams tonight, which will just go in line with the sermon from this morning. Wow, you guys must have been waiting for me. There's 10 people on here already. That's crazy. So thanks for coming and hanging out. As you know, it takes me just a couple minutes to get set up, and we'll get right into it. So we started a new sermon series called... sorry, bear with me. So we have started a new sermon series about... it's called You're Gonna Die, but today's was about you only live once, and about, whatever your dream is, that you have to go after it with everything that you have. We only have one life. We only have one opportunity to achieve all the things that we believe that God has placed upon our hearts. And so there's no point in holding back or waiting. We need to go after our dreams with all we have. And so that's what it was about. So I'm just curious, what are your guys' dreams for your life? What's like the crazy thing that you've always thought of that you really want to accomplish, but you're not sure that you would be able to do it? No matter how crazy it is, as long as it's family friendly, I would just encourage you, put your dream in the comments, and I would love to talk about it tonight and figure out, maybe there's someone here that can help make your dream come to fruition. Maybe there's something that you want to change in the city or something that you want to change in the world, and we could partner up on it. So let me know what your dream is. Let me know what things that you want to see changed around us, and maybe we can, like I said, come together and make it happen. Give me 1 second. I got to plug my computer in. All right. So we'll see what we got here. Just pulling up your comments as well. So, anyways, how was your guys' Sunday? Tell me what you had going on today. What all did you do? I was hoping to get some things planted in the garden today, but it didn't happen. So we just kind of hung out this afternoon. I actually took a little nap with my kids, and then we grilled, which was fun. I love the grill, especially this time of year. It's like the first couple times that you get to use the grill is just the best. Especially we have friends that raise grass-fed beef, and so I had Delmonico steaks tonight, almost all to myself, and it was a wonderful thing. Plus shrimp, had the shrimp as well. That was fun. And my kids eat hot dogs. You have steak and shrimp, and they want a hot dog. Kids are weird. Almost there. We'll see who's on here tonight. Thank you guys so much for being faithful, coming every Sunday evening. Hopefully this is still a good time for you. Have an exciting week of videos ahead as well. I got asked by the county to help them with a little project, so I have a video on that coming up. Also have another commissioner interview, which is already edited, it's scheduled to come out tomorrow morning at 6:15. So it's with Anthony Shea. He's a commissioner candidate that lives down in Leechburg. And I don't know, really talented individual. Seems like he has a lot of good ideas for the county. Seems like he has a lot of experience when it comes to leadership. So I would go ahead and watch that. It's a shorter one. It's only a half an hour long, and so that'll be helpful as well. I know a lot of you don't like to sit there for an hour for an interview, but I do think the ones that have been an hour long have still been packed full of information. But Anthony's is shorter, it's clear, it's concise, and he's like a military guy. So I don't know. He's just a very structured individual, and I think that's helpful for a political candidate, especially. Why is this taking me so long? Sorry, you guys. So probably, I know I say this every week, but it'll probably be a shorter one. It's probably not going to be an hour long. All right, I'll share my dreams as well. So hopefully you guys have shared some dreams in here that are family friendly. Eli was first tonight. Good to have you, Eli. Summer was number 2. Glargo's in the house. Hello. PUBG Gaming. Hello. Jonathan's in the house. Good to have you, Jonathan. Becky's here. Paul's here. PUBG Gaming says, yo, it's Elijah. That's good. Randall says, why are you late? I am mad. I bet you're really not mad. I dreamt about ramen noodles earlier. Randall 43 is trying to get me to say bad words. That's what gets you put in timeouts, my friend. Sorry, you're in timeout. PUBG says, I'm the one. I'm in that one. Laugh out loud. My mom loved that. You're in what one? What video? Let me know. Swan says hi. Hello, Swan. Good to have you tonight. Glargo's dream is to part the Red Sea. Good luck with that, friend. Although it's been done before, so maybe it could happen. Oh, you're in. Oh, okay. You're in the video. You're in the teaser video. So I showed that again at church today. So if you want to listen to the sermon based off of it, you can go to the Living Water Church page and check it out. But the first sermon was pretty fun, all about dreams, like I said, and all about dreaming bigger. And so I don't know what your dream was, if it was if you were the one that lived your life the same every day, or you're certainly not the wild child, I don't think, or the one that wanted a dream car. My encouragement to you would be dream bigger than all that. You have more talent in you than you realize. You have more potential in you than you realize. And so God wants to do big things through each and every one of you. I believe that with all my heart. Paul Hook says, my dream is to make Vandergrift a better place. Oh man, that's part of my dream as well. I want to make Vandergrift a better place. Obviously, my focus is Kittanning, but this week, I'm starting a Facebook group in Vandergrift. I'm just making that commitment to myself. That's my step towards my dream, which I'll explain more about in a little bit. But I'm making a Facebook group in Vandergrift to hopefully start a movement in Vandergrift, the same as what we're doing in Kittanning. Well, not the same. Obviously, it'll be different because every town's a little bit different, but similar to what we're doing in Kittanning. Hopefully, it'll involve planting a church. Hopefully, it will involve having a city plan to change the city, and hopefully it'll involve identifying leaders there that can take over the city of Vandergrift for the glory of God. So I agree with you, Paul, and I'll come together with you on that dream for sure. I'd love to actually talk to you about that as I move forward with what I'm planning to do. Maybe you could help me out. That'd be great. Dirt Bikes for Life says, had a AWRCS race today, and man, am I sore. Burnt my leg, clipped a tree with my shoulder, and busted my knee open. Holy smokes, man. You really did do it all today, but I hope you're okay. With judging by the laughing face, I'm guessing you're all right. Meatloaf says, I want to eat 100 ramen noodles by the time I die. I'm a simple person. That is a heck of a dream. And Krista, I hope that you achieve all of it. But once again, I would encourage you, dream bigger than that. I mean, as good as ramen noodles are. By the way, what's all of your favorite ramen noodle flavor? That would be a fun topic of conversation. I will reveal mine in the next couple minutes. Big Dog Bros in the house says that he's 15th. Woohoo. Becky Claypool washed clothes today. Wow, you had an exciting day. Okay, PUBG Gaming. Here's a dream. I want to make people enjoy my content on gaming, but that's probably not going to happen. Only got a little taste of a little bit of subs, but I know you grow over time, but I've been told at 40 for the longest time. I've been at 40 for the longest time as far as subs. Okay. I understand that, PUBG Gaming. What I would say to you is that you have to find a way to differentiate yourself. There are two categories I think that are very, very saturated on YouTube. One of them is gaming, is maybe the most saturated type of video on all of YouTube. The other one I would say is beauty channels. And so I know that you're not a beauty channel, but if you're going to be a gaming channel, I would say that you have to find a way to separate yourself from the herd. Everyone else is doing videos. You have to either have an extraordinary personality as you play the games, or you're going to need to layer in different content to draw a specific type of audience. And so if you have analytical content about the games, or you want to have vlogging content to give people a more personal look into your lives, all those kinds of things, I would definitely say you have to find a way to separate yourself. And so just doing gaming videos all the time is not going to do it, is not going to grow you because the market's too saturated. There are too many people doing the same thing, and there's too many big channels already out there. You have to find a way to make yourself unique. So hopefully that helps. But keep it up. If that's your dream, don't ever stop. Don't ever quit. Just keep trying different things until something clicks. Kelly's in the house. Good to have you. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure what this comment is, but okay, I guess this is your dream. There's this one guy I have my eye on. He's a year older than me, and I met him online. He lives in Idaho, and I really like him. I just want to meet him and possibly more one day. So if you're only 15 years old, I would say that definitely slow your roll on the relationship. You don't want to move halfway across the country to meet somebody, but hey, it's cool. Stay in touch. Have conversations online, get to know somebody super well, and just don't ever do anything silly. But anyways, cool dream. But I would say dream bigger. How can you change the world? How can you change the world? How can you use your talents and abilities for the glory of God to change everything around you? That's what I'm interested in. Becky says, I want to play in a band. I have 5 guitars and just bought a mountain dulcimer, and also I want to be a nurse. Were you talking to me? No, okay. Sorry, I thought my wife was talking to me. Maybe she'll join the video for a minute tonight. Maybe. She's saying no, but might be yes. Never know. Maybe if you guys say enough and I'll put enough comments that you want to see Elizabeth, that she'll come say hi. So Becky, I think that's a really awesome dream. I hope that you make it into a band. If you ever want to join up with a Christian band, we're always looking for more players, more people to connect into Living Water Church. So we'd love to have you. Or if you want to just come check out our band, I think we're fun to play with. And we're actually that's another announcement, I guess. This week we have is the National Day of Prayer on Thursday, and so instead of worship night at the church, we're actually going to be worshiping with a bunch of different churches in the Riverfront Park. And so if you guys can come out for that, that would be totally awesome. Join us there, and I would love for you to come up and say hi to me. I'll be playing guitar there, and then our worship leader Kim will be there as well, along with the rest of our band, and we're just going to have a great time in the park with a bunch of other churches. I think it's going to be awesome. So, Krista says, you don't want to know about my Sunday. Yeah, Krista was sick today, so we probably don't. Krista, spare us the details, and we will be praying for you. Kevin says, my dream is to swim through a pool filled with taco salad and giant sporks strapped to my arms. Kevin, you are a unique individual, and I hope that you just achieve every dream that you have set out for you, including the ones that involve tacos. Rare Learning Time says, my dream is to at least be a part-time blogger and if not full-time someday. I love that, and I love that you're a homeschool vlogger or blogger, and I think that has the potential to change the world, absolutely. You can influence families, and you can influence people that don't fit in with the normal educational system or that just want something else, and I just think that that's massively important. So keep doing what you're doing. I know that you're going to continue to grow. Your stuff is really great, and just keep doing it, and you'll break through. Krista has massive respect for your taco dreams. Kevin, that's awesome. Glirgo says, do you like popcorn? I love popcorn, one of my favorite snacks of all time. Love, love, love popcorn. We just ordered another popcorn maker, actually, because we use ours so often, I think we burn it out. Jonathan says, I have 2 dreams. I've had some private pilot training. I want to finish it and get my private pilot license just to fly around. And I want to own a business. I have an idea. I'm just not sure it would work here. Jonathan, that is awesome. Both things are awesome. So keep it up. I would love to talk to you. I think we've talked a little bit about your business. And I agree with you. You might need a bigger market for it. But hey, maybe you could start something out of your house. Maybe you could start something small and see if it would go here. Use social media to market it. And if you want to make a video about it, I'd be more than happy to partner with you on that. Especially since you put Kittanning, subscribe to Kittanning Greatest City in the World on your car. I mean, I feel like I owe you. Connie says, I always dreamed of playing the piano, but I could never afford the lessons. Wow. Well, It's not too late, Connie. We're always looking for another keyboard player as well, and I know you'd love to play for the glory of God. So, Tim says it's a great day to be in the Rocky Mountains, 75 and sunny. I got all my sprinklers fixed and working after a long winter. That's fantastic. Very cool. Interesting fact: we may get a frost tonight. And I would appreciate if you guys would pray that we do not get a frost tonight, because I'm going to be one angry apple farmer if it frosts tonight. It's not going to be good. All my apple trees are budded. Well, most of them are budded out. My peach trees are there. My pears have flowers on them, and so all of those things, if we get a frost tonight, will be gone, and that would be very sad for me. So I really hope that doesn't happen. I mean, we're due. We are due, and our last frost date will end up being like April 10th or something. It's been a long time since we had a frost, and that would be super, super early for Western Pennsylvania. But if it doesn't frost tonight, it doesn't look like it's going to. It's going to warm up again, and then it's going to be too late to frost. So I think it's going to be, we'll be free, but we got to get through tonight, or I got to get through tonight. I know for most of you, you don't care one lick, but say a prayer for my little homestead. I really want to taste our peaches and pears. I've never had fruit off those trees before, and so I would love to get a little bit this year. Let's see. The white guy says, my dream is to beat you in a water chugging contest and then play Lego Star Wars with you. I mean, we can totally do both of those things, 100%. Swan says, dream. Well, one of them would be to make the world more animal friendly. Charles Krauthammer wrote an awesome piece regarding the treatment of animals. I think that's a good goal, Swan, for sure. I'm all for ethical animal treatment, but I do, yeah, I definitely just encourage you to continue to drive forward in that. That's awesome. Plus, you can make people more respectful people in that process, and I think that's maybe even the more important part of all that stuff. Mr. Lincoln Riddle's in the house. Speaking of successful YouTubers, here he is, travel vlogger. We're trying to get Lincoln to Kittanning, so you guys, make sure to connect with Lincoln's videos, and hopefully on one of his many adventures, he's going to come to the greatest city in the world, and we'll show him a good time, hopefully. But good to have you, Lincoln. Glad that you're stopped in. That's very, very cool of you. I always appreciate it. Meatloaf says, Vandergrift, the city of drugs and drama, I'll pray for you. It's not that bad, Krista. It's actually very, very similar city to Kittanning. It's almost kind of scary when I go through the streets and the neighborhoods. It's like very, very, very similar. Although I do think we're a little bit further in our turnaround than Vandergrift is. And Vandergrift has one major disadvantage, and that is that they are in Westmoreland County. Westmoreland County seems to have all the resources go to Greensburg area, and so Mckean and Vandergrift, I think, are like the left behind stepchildren of Westmoreland County. Whereas Kittanning, we are the county seat, and so if anything, we get more resources than everybody else. So we have a huge advantage over Vandergrift in that way. But anyways, love Vandergrift, and I'm hoping to be there a lot more often in the future. Paul Hook says, do you have my number? Paul, I do not. Please send it to me on Facebook, and I will update my phone. AJ says, Andy, sorry I'm late. Sitting here with the girl we talked about today. We're both watching you live. That is awesome. Love it. Tim Wolf says, I'm dreaming of moving back to Kittanning now that I'm retired. Do it. Yes, do it. Krista says, chicken noodles may be what heaven consists of. All right. 3D Maker Kids in the house. Good to have you, 3D. We got 2 administrators in tonight. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. Or 2 moderators, I should say. Tim says, I miss Miller's sub sandwiches. Yes. So Miller's featured in my video, and the sub was so good that I didn't even film it. It was like I ate it so fast, and it was this huge, huge sandwich. I know a lot of people like their standard, hoagie, but the buffalo chicken. If you've never had a Miller's buffalo chicken, you need to go and make that happen. Their buffalo chicken is really, really great. Let's see here. Sorry, my comments reset here, so I'm working on it. Where are we at? Okay, there we go. Glargo says, to be a successful gaming at YouTube, you have to scream every 3 seconds. PUBG Gaming says, thanks for the advice, man. Appreciate it a lot. I'm going to try that. Very cool. Tim's originally from West Kittanning. Awesome. The white guy says, I also have a dream to help Tom Wolfe take over the world. Okay. All right. All right, go for it, I guess. Meatloaf says, Krista says, hi, Elizabeth. She wants you to join the live stream. Summer says she would love to play guitar also. Connie, if you ever want to learn to play guitar, I always tell people I'm willing to teach anybody, but you have to be willing to only ever be as good as I am, because I don't play the guitar actually properly. I can teach you how I play it, which is much easier, I think, than what most guitar teachers would teach you. But if you ever wanted to play really, really well, then I'm not your guy, because you'll have to unlearn a lot of bad habits in order to play well. Let's see. 3D Maker Kid says, my dream is to become a machinist and then from there live my life to the fullest. Very cool, and I think that's very achievable for you. My guess is that you could be much more than a machinist. You could probably be the head engineer of some company. You seem like a very, very smart kid, and I think you have a very bright future, my friend. So dream big. Dream very big. Dustin said, my dream would be to see my son grow up to be whatever he wants to be, and I would love to use my gift of singing for the glory of God. He gave me my gift, and I want to glorify him. Very cool, Dustin. Very, very cool. Kevin says, thank you. My real dream is to have a completely self-sufficient cottage, solar energy, live well, and live well, and livestock. That is awesome, Kevin. That's kind of my dream as well. I'm like halfway there, but obviously I'll have to retire someday to achieve the rest of it. But I think I'm trying to set up my homestead so that someday I'll be able to just flip the switch and be able to be here full time and be completely self-sufficient. But I'm not sure if I have enough land to really do the cattle that I would like to do, but I could maybe have a milk cow and some goats, and so I would have sufficient meat and dairy, and I can already grow enough vegetables. And certainly 50 fruit trees should be enough for one family to live off of at some point. So, I love that dream, and I would love to help you achieve it as you've helped me work on my homestead as well. So let me know how I can help. 3D says, Kevin, is timeout happy tonight? I actually gave the first timeout tonight. So Kevin says, seems trolly. I'm taking no chances, and I appreciate that. Take no chances, take no prisoners, just like... Stacy says, my dream is to be a great YouTuber someday. Stacy, I love your videos, especially the Light Up Night one. I would love it if you would post more content, though. You gotta make them to get better. That's the only way to get there, is to practice. So start editing, start adding some music in, start layering some different things in, and you can definitely be a great YouTuber, 100%. Let's see here. Jonathan says, I'll finish my private pilot license and take you for a flight around Kittanning and Armstrong County. Could you imagine that video? That would be sick. Like, let's do that. I'm terrified of heights, and so I'd have to get permission from my wife as well to get into a small plane with a new pilot. But get your hours in, get your license, and maybe we can make something happen. Glargo says, my real dream is to help my friend Trevor with his social awkwardness. Okay. Well, I hope that you can achieve that. That sounds really cool. I mean, helping people is always the right thing to do. PUBG Gaming says, when can I come visit the church? If you want to meet me specifically, you'd have to come on a Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, but our church also has worship night. Like I said, this Thursday we'll be in the park playing. And then we have a Saturday evening service that I'm not at very often, but it's Saturday evenings at 6:30 with Pastor Mark, and so that's a great place to go as well. Let's see here. Summer says, my favorite, peaches, pears, and Honeycrisp apples. Oh man, good stuff. I made some apple crisp this afternoon too. and it's good. I'm eating that as soon as I'm off this live stream. Let's see. Glergo says, I'm going to be the one to play Lego Star Wars with him. Like I says, Glergo is a troll from other vids. Keep an eye on him. Kevin laughs, and we move on. Krista says, I don't know. You haven't met the worst side of Vandergrift. It truly is drugs and drama. Well, there's a lot of drugs and drama everywhere, to be perfectly honest with you, but that doesn't mean we can't still work on the city. Glergo says you could make it 3 moderators. Not going to happen, my friend. Not tonight, at least. Swan says, Miller's Hoagie, Miller Beer, perfect combo. Well, I stay away from beer these days. I used to have a real problem with beer. I could probably drink one now and not have an issue. However, I still don't. So I stay away when I can. I stay away from the trouble that I can stay away from, for sure. And you know what? I just think God has better things for me than to do that. So, but hey, I'm all about Miller's Hoagie. So if you ever want to go get a Miller's Hoagie, I'm down for that. Paul's reminding everyone to hit the like button, which is always appreciated. Thank you for that reminder, Paul. Jonathan says, I've also pretty much given up on my last business idea. Something that popped into my head, though. Does anyone think an errand service around here would do good? You're talking like like an Uber for running errands for people. I do think that could go well, especially for, we have all the high rises. We have a lot of people that can't get out and do the things that they need to do. So I bet an errand service would do really well if you could market it right and get it to the people that need it. And if the people that need it could actually pay you enough to make it worth your while. That's the other trick, I guess. Everyone's ratting each other out for being trolls, so that's great. Let's see. No one put in their favorite ramen noodle flavor, or did I just not get far enough yet? Let's see. Y'all are having conversation. Randall says, my dream is to be a Walmart cashier. Randall, you go for it, man. Let's see. Christian says, my dream is to one day have a bank account as big as my father's ego. I'm guessing it's your father is Kevin. He has like the smallest ego of anyone I ever met. So you need to dream bigger than that. Let's see. Okay, so Krista wants to know what pet my wife would get if she could get another one. I don't know what she would get. I'll ask her if she comes in here. Not a cat. She's allergic to cats, and so I don't know if that means that she's allergic to other animals as well. I think the only thing that she would ever get at this stage of life is if our dog died, she would get another dog, possibly. But she's not into taking care of other animals at this point. As my guess is what her answer would be. So maybe she'll come and answer differently, but. All right. The moderators are doing a good job. I love it. Meatloaf says, I had another dream where I was being chased around Walmart by a killer. Made me sweat. That's not the kind of dream I'm talking about. Let's see. White Guy says, good night, Andrew. God bless. God bless you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate that you're here. Braden says, how do you bend a phone? I have no idea what you're talking about. Dustin says, another dream of mine is to get the blight out of Kittanning, just like your thought and vision. If we can all get together and make it happen, K-Town will be such a beautiful place again. Let's do it. Yes, absolutely, we're going to do it. This year is going to be the huge first step in that. And I think we're going to just build so much momentum this year. It's going to be insane. And so it's just going to be like a freight train running downhill. We're going to tackle blight. Of the 4 problems, I think that's the easiest one for us to solve. And I think it's the most practical one for us to solve. We're still going to be working on the other ones this year. But I still have not revealed the grand vision of what the whole plan is. But that's going to be coming soon. I know I keep saying that, but it will come out soon. I promise. Oh, chicken. Meatloaf says chicken is her favorite ramen noodle flavor. Mine is creamy chicken. If you've never had the creamy chicken flavor, you gotta go after it. It's so good. Let's see. PUBG Gaming. Hey, I got a cat that's living on the streets and it needs a home. Can you help me find it one? It's really nice and needs a good home. So if anyone wants a cat, reach out to PUBG Gaming. Let them know you want his cat. Let's see. K-Town. Wasn't that an Usher song? I don't know. I'm not familiar with Usher music since like 2004. So has he made a lot of music since then? I have no idea. Tim Wolf says, I love the video with your new Mavic. Looks like it's fun to fly. More videos of Kittanning, please. Absolutely. Many more videos coming. This week I'll have one, hopefully, with my homestead, which will be related to the Kittanning Community Garden, and then another video, which will be mostly drone footage. It's going to be great. Lori B says, Lori B's in the house, first off. Let's just recognize that and say thank you, Lori, for being here. Wait, what happened? I lost it. Oh, Summer says, watched a good movie today. Check it out. I'm a tool. What's that? What's that mean? What movie is that? Is it on Netflix or something? Let me know. Lori's dream is to have a doggy daycare, live in the country, and to have God take my impurities out of me. Love every single one of those dreams. You got to make that happen. I really don't know. Do we have like a dog kennel around here that people can take their dog to when they go on vacation? I know in Minnesota that's like a big thing, and you can make a lot of money doing that. So, Lori, I would definitely look into that. Definitely go for it. Meatloaf says, you may think ramen noodles are my theme tonight, but ramen and Kool-Aid is the best combo. That sounds terrible. Oh, 3D Maker Kid. Oh wow, you both timed him out at the same time. That's impressive. So he started spoiling Endgame. I was thinking about trying to like put Endgame spoilers on Facebook and Twitter because I've never seen a single Marvel movie, not a one, and so Endgame means nothing to me. But I was gonna put out like I can't believe that I don't even remember the bad guy's name now. Gosh, it's so bad. But I was gonna say like I can't believe they let him win in the end. I have no idea what the movie's even about, but um, I just thought Endgame has been it's such a huge deal, but I don't know why it matters so much. Maybe someone can inform me. Jim Cogley's in the house. Says, never give up on your dreams. It took most of my life, but through the grace of God, one of my dreams was fulfilled. And so, Jim, I'm assuming that's the dream we talked about today. He told the story, and I was like tearing up in church because I'm just so amazed at what God does and how God restores our lives. And so, absolutely, take the message from Jim. Never give up on your dreams. Continue to go after it. God's got way more planned for you than you can possibly imagine at this moment. Glarigo, I'm not going to read that comment out loud. Dustin says, I live on Hawthorne Avenue, and that house is right across the street from mine, and you are right. It is such an eyesore, but hoping the town will tear it down. And just to let you know, Carmen is coming to Pitt. I don't know who Carmen is, but anyway, yeah, I'm making it a personal goal to get that house torn down, Dustin. So don't worry, I'm working on it. Kevin says spoiling movies is blasphemy. Lori, thanks for the shout out. Gene Schaefer says, my dream is to help people that need help, that are down, and to get them to understand that they do have a higher power out there, and his name is Jesus. I love that. Very, very good. Kevin says, Dustin, we need to get you to church more, whatever it takes. If you need help getting to church, I will help you. Yes, absolutely. 100% right. Dustin, we got to get you more often to Living Water, get you connected into the mission. And so now that your back is healed, we're going to put you to work this summer. Let's see. Dustin said, the old singer will be doing a show in Pittsburgh. I got saved at a Carmen concert when I was 11. I still have no idea who that is. Maybe you can link a couple of YouTube videos of who you're even talking about. Never even heard of the person, honestly. Oh, Lori says, just for people who work all day, like a kid daycare, a doggy daycare, pick up at the end of the day, walked and played with and trained. That's a cool idea. um, I don't know. I guess that could be a thing. It's better than having your dog in a kennel all day, I guess. But I secretly think that my dog enjoyed when I went to work and he was alone all day because he sleeps all the time. Roblox says, "Hello, I'm sorry I did not come to church. I will try to come next week." Absolutely. And your sister was supposed to come today too and didn't come. What's up with that? Paul says, "The first Sunday in May, I'm coming to church for Sunday morning." That's awesome. That's next week. So come on out. That's great. Roblox, just so you know, I'm not mad at you at all. I want you to come back to church though. Come on out. We'd love to have you again. Summer says, on YouTube, it's a Christian movie. It is a guy that helped blight in his town? Really? True story. Almost 500 people came together to help. I need to see this movie. This is like exactly what I'm trying to do. What I'm hoping all of you guys are going to come together and do. So, Summer, can you please send me a link to that on Snapchat, or can you put a link to that in the comments here? Because I think maybe we all need to go and watch that movie. That sounds awesome. Meatloaf says you should cry and get punched at the same time. Why do you want bad things to happen to me? All right, lots of timeouts happening. I love it. Let's see. Sorry, my feet keep falling asleep. Summer says, "I'm a Tool" is the movie. I'm gonna go look it up right now so I don't forget. I'm gonna put it in my watch list. Bear with me, you guys. I'm not seeing it. Do you have to have YouTube Red to watch it? Yeah, I'm not finding it. If you're able to put a link in, that'd be awesome. All I'm getting is Tool the band, and I know that's about the furthest thing from what you're talking about. Anyway, let's see. Braden says, "What is even happening?" I have no idea, Braden. Lots of timeouts. Let's see. Do you guys go to Armstrong football games? Because I'm playing this season. I have not before, but I would love to do that. Um, Randall says, "Could I come to your church?" Everyone can come to our church. We'd love to have you at church. Let's see. DAS says, "I'm new here, but my dream is to graduate from PIA as a flight engineer and to live a good life, Lord willing." Great dream. I love it. Very cool. Someone just put money in here. That's always fun. Braden put money in here. Thank you, Braden. Much appreciated. It will go towards the mission. I'm also considering starting a Patreon because people keep giving on YouTube, and I'm thinking maybe a Patreon would be in order if people would be wanting to put down $1 a month or $5 a month or something like that. And then I was also thinking about doing some consulting because I've had other pastors from like across the country ask me if I can come out to their place and teach them about what I'm doing from a social media perspective. And so I was thinking about building that into a Patreon. That if someone wanted to pay, 500 bucks and pay for my travel, I'd go wherever. I'd go anywhere in the world if they wanted me to, and go and teach a group of pastors or teach a church conference or a denomination about what we're trying to do in Kittanning, especially as it becomes more successful. And then I was also thinking about doing like one-on-one individual consulting with pastors or with community leaders across the country because just think the power of YouTube and social media is so underutilized. It just needs to happen. We just need to get more people on board with this kind of stuff. So, but I appreciate the donation on here. It's super awesome. Thank you so much. By the way, all the money does not go to me. I'm just putting it right back into the channel. So it pays for more advertising, pays for better equipment, pays for like things like my drone, things like the YouTube ads to just get more people connected to it. Because I think the more people we can connect to it, the more positivity will be spread, and that's just always a good thing. Um, Dustin's trying to make it every Sunday. That's awesome. Very cool. 3D Maker Kid is going out for the night. Live all your lives to the fullest, he says. Absolutely, 100%. Krista loves my children. That's great. Okay, here we go. We're coming to the end, and then I'm gonna jump out of here. Randall wants to know if I'll be mad if we come to church. No, I will not be mad. Please come to church. Please connect to God however you can. Doesn't doesn't matter to me which church you go to, but I think Living Water is a great place to be. So if you'd want to come out, please, please, please feel free. Kendall says you're so rude. I'm not sure why. Becky says have a good night. Why was I put in timeout? I did nothing wrong, says Glarico. You all know what you did. You all know what you did. Let's see here. Okay, do I have Instagram? Yes, I do have Instagram. I believe you follow me on Instagram. So, but yeah, search Andrew Lattis on Instagram and you will find me. But anyways, you guys, we are at 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm at my time limit for the night, so I'm gonna head out. You all. I would. Oh wait, sorry. Lori V says, "Have a great night." And I don't know if you posted "You're Gonna Die" on here, but you should. I loved it. Yes. So in the most recent video, you can go back and check it out. I did put the sermon trailer in there, or you can also check out on the Living Water Church Kittanning YouTube channel. You can see that "You're Gonna Die" sermon trailer. It's super fun, and we'll be showing the rest of those videos at church in the coming weeks. I probably won't show them on the YouTube channel, but yeah, definitely come on out. Claire goes all upset that he got a 5-minute timeout. It's okay, you'll survive, I promise. Just will you be mad? I was in timeout. I don't care whether you get timeouts or not. I just want you to I just want to I just want you to be good and be respectful in the chat. Anyways, you guys. Oh, Summer posted the link. She says I can't find it now. I keep looking. The man was a preacher also. imatool.org. Okay, I'm going to go check out that website. I hope you guys will too. Get some inspiration for following your dreams, and we're going to change Kittanning, you guys. That's my dream. My dream is to, I didn't tell you. I promised I would tell you. I'm going to tell you before I go. My dream is that what we started in Kittanning will actually transform the city of Kittanning, and we'll be able to reproduce it in 25 different cities around Western Pennsylvania. So we'll just go city to city, all down the rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, and we'll just plant church after church after church and change community after community after community. And so that's my dream. I'm going after it with everything that I have, and I hope that you guys are going after your dreams as well. Continue to do good, continue to follow God, and there's just going to be a lot of great stuff coming up. And so thank you so much for connecting to this channel, just by being here tonight, just by watching the videos, commenting on them, sharing them with people that you know. You have been a part of making my dream a reality, and so I can't thank you enough for that. And so as you move forward, any of the dreams that you have, anything that I can help you with, please let me know, and I'd be more than happy to do what I can as long as the dream aligns with my values. I'll be happy to go after it with you. Anyways, you guys, have a wonderful night. We are good to go. And sorry, I'm just reading through the comments, making sure there's nothing that I really missed here. Dustin thinks I scared people away from the church with the teaser video. Don't be scared. You're Gonna Die is not a scary sermon series. It's a hopeful, uplifting sermon series. Connect with it.